Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? It's Tuesday. It's Return of the Rat Rig Tuesday, kind of, sort of, not really, but yes, but no, but we're only doing stuff with this and some stuff here and putting up 3 walls of insulation sucks. But we're here now. So how's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all doing good. Let me put you on the right monitor so I can actually see you guys. There we go. Handles the toasty chamber. We'll find out. So yes, so welcome to the I don't know, what am I calling this? The drought. The drought of builds, where it's like, shoot, I'm still waiting on stuff to show up for builds, and what can we do for content? So speaking of content, a couple months ago now, actually, 3DO sent me over a nozzle cam kit, and the plan was it was going to go in the rat rig, but the original plan was we want to build it stock so we could take a look at the kit itself as it is, and then we'll go into modding it. So considering we're waiting on stuff to show up for other things, say hello to the 3DO nozzle kit. I got links in the description for it. So if you want one of these, you can go buy one. Links in the description. I put a few vendors down there. But yeah, so we're gonna do that on the stream. I did more stuff on the Nerf gun, the T4. We now have a muzzle device because it's got bearings in it. That means it costs like 20 bucks in hardware, but it now spin stabilizes the darts, and it's actually kind of accurate to the red dot now. I do need to re-zero it, but yeah, I think the Talon Claw is now done. I can hit my kid with this 2 houses over. That's always good. He threw a water balloon at me. He was asking for it. But yeah, we got a Bushnell TRS 25 red dot, Magpul Mo grip, fixed stock, because real men don't need collapsible butt stocks. That doesn't mean anything. And then we got the vcore on it, so now it actually spin stabilizes the dart. So yeah, with a Nerf dart. I hit my kid with a Nerf dart. Shadow laser. No laser. Laser. If you're putting a laser, you're putting like a peck on it, okay? Nobody uses visible lasers. If you're doing an IR laser, because that way the other guys don't see you, unless they have, you know, night vision, which most of the time they don't. So it makes sense. You don't put visible lasers on stuff. Visible lasers are useless. They get you points with the boomers and FUDs at gun ranges. A1 length of pull. The problem with A1 length of pull is it assumes you're not wearing body armor, which most people at home aren't. So that actually, I need like an extra inch on it. It's too short. Anyways, there's that. What else? Usually for those, if you're new here today, hi, make sure you hit the smash button and all the other YouTube stuff that I'm supposed to say. Usually the first little bit of the stream, we just kind of shoot the shit. Let everyone get in here before we move on to the build, especially a series like this. So I will show you what I did yesterday. I was working so hard. I broke my broom. I actually snapped my broom in half. That's how aggressive I am when it comes to sweeping the floor. I broke my broom. Also, I found a paintball gun. In the garage, you can see one of them up here. We had these shelves, and I didn't think there was anything on them until I took them down, and this fell on my head. So this is a Tippmann 98 custom. Apparently it's a decent paintball maker. So I have that now. It's been in my garage, I don't know how long. I'm assuming those came out in 98 and the house is from 99, so I don't know. Yeah. Got that wall done. Electrical is almost done. I just gotta put it on. I gotta wait for the drywall. I had to buy a whole bag of bad insulation for this one corner because, of course, Broke that. So yeah, the garage is now insulated. At least all the walls are. The thing is, my garage is my garage, so I actually use it for stuff like storage. So it's constantly moving stuff around to there, we'll do this. It's constantly moving stuff around to work on it. But yeah, so if you're wondering how the shop's going to be laid out, basically right about here is as far as I can go. And the reason for that is I want to put a wall up. And this is where the garage door opens to. Okay, you can see it right here in all its composited glory. So TLDR, I'm going to put shelving here, you know, those heavy duty shelves. So I'm going to put a set here that's going to go from roughly about here to about here. And it'll leave like a foot or two for the electrical panel so you can get at that. And then I'm going to cover the back of it with like plywood or something and basically make it like a partial wall. Just so if the garage door opens, you don't get like a breeze or whatever coming in. And a little bit better insulation. So yeah, so it'll be from there. And so basically all of this area back here will be the workspace. So there's going to be shelving on like benches on this wall, a bench here. There'll be a bench right about here in the middle that I can move around, and then you'll be looking at it into the corner. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I need to figure out something with the ceiling because I really don't want to paint and sand it. So I'm trying to think of something I could stick on the ceiling to kind of like acoustically deaden it because it's not a drop ceiling. But yeah, this is where we're at right now. So now the kind of, it's only roughly as much room as this room. It's actually about as much room as this room. So glue carpet to the ceiling. Car still fit. We have never parked our car in the driveway. The reason for that is my driveway is a 2-car driveway and it's a 1.5 car garage and it's centered obviously. The problem is we have a sidewalk in our driveway that comes across. You can't block the sidewalk and it's set inward from the road because it's safer. So that means we can't use like a third of our driveway. So that means if you park in the garage, you can't just pull straight out. You have to like pull out and then go around the car that's in the driveway and then get onto the road. But because the other car in the driveway has to be so far up, it kind of makes it a pain in the ass to do that turn because you're doing it one way or the other backwards. So nobody's ever really bothered parking in the garage. So yeah, that's kind of that. Unload this. Parked on the street. No, I park in my driveway. Like we can fit 2 cars. You can fit 2 cars comfortably in my driveway side by side. And if they're small cars, you can fit 4 if they're bumper to bumper and you're still not, because the problem is the sidewalk. You're not allowed to block the sidewalk. So yeah, so you just can't park in the garage. So, which 1 car takes up the whole garage basically. Like if you park a car in here, you can you have to park all the way over on this side and you could just barely open up the garage or the fridge. So never afraid of having your catalytic converter stolen. My brother in Christ, I live in the burbs in Canada. No. Why did I move the rat rig offline? Because I wanted to make sure I had everything, because I actually printed everything for this morning because I had no idea what I was going to do today. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I saw that on the shelf. So literally I printed the parts that I need for this morning. So hopefully I printed the right things because yeah. The birds in DFW and happen across the street. DFW, well that's Detroit. You can't have shit in Detroit. No, that's DTW. What's DFW? No, the only type of crime that happens in my area is occasionally if you leave your car unlocked once a year you might have somebody rummage through your car. But if you leave your car locked, like nobody breaks windows around here. There's the most you see is crimes of opportunity. So Dallas Fort Worth. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I live in the burbs in Canada. So yeah. So we're putting in the nozzle cams. So nozzle cams have kind of been a thing for a bit, and they've always been kind of like janky setups where people use like endoscopes and they kind of hack them in. Whereas this is actually like a purpose-built kit from 3DO, specifically for nozzle cams for 3D printers. And there's a few different mounts. I know a lot of people have put these on Vorons. I'll be honest, I've never been a huge, or how do I word this? I've never really rushed to the idea of a nozzle cam because they do have some downsides. Namely, you only see what the nozzle sees. So if you're printing 6 inches up and your print starts warping off the bed, you're not gonna see that with a nozzle cam. Luckily, Clipper supports multiple cameras. So yeah, but it's still something I wanna play with, and now that I have one, we're gonna play with it, so. Do you know how to print over USB and Prusa slicer without pronter face? I've never looked into it, so off the top of my head, no. I've never used pronter face to actually operate a printer. I've used pronter face to like do sanity checks on a printer or PID tune, but I've never actually used pronter face to actually. Here's the tip: don't print from a computer. Don't connect your printer to a computer and print from it. Now, it's different when you're uploading files. So Prusa Slicer, I'm pretty sure you can upload with the Mark IV. You can connect to your Wi-Fi and you can upload directly to the printer, but you should not be printing from your computer. You should be transferring files to the printer and then printing on, especially Marlin, because the last thing you need is a Windows update or your computer to go to sleep and your print dies. What about Octoprint? Octoprint's a bit different because that is actually like dedicated for running the printer. Plus I run Clipper, so you have to have that MCU or that controller no matter what. Do you have any smog from those forest fires? It has been, I'm down in Southern Ontario and it's been hazy the past couple days. I don't know if that's from the forest fires or what, but it's been hazy. I've got an aunt who lives in the Halifax area. Luckily, her house is not affected by the fires they've had out there yet. She's on the other side, but she's having to deal with that. And then I've got some family on my wife's side who are up in northern Quebec who also have wildfires they got to deal with. So at times like that, it is kind of nice that I live in boring Southern Ontario that's flat farmland. So, ever gonna have another one of those flash coupon sales code? I don't control those at all. You have to talk to Polymaker. There we go. Get these all nice and cleaned up. So hopefully there's instructions for this. I'm hoping there's instructions for this. So this replaces a few parts. So we're gonna have to take this off. We're gonna have to take that off. I love these panels, by the way. You can go there for now. And I'm gonna take one of the side panels off. So this replaces a few things, if I'm not mistaken, because the control board attaches to the back here. This replaces the duct. I have cover plates, and I have to move the end stop, I believe, or something. Darren, thank you for becoming a member. Speaking of Polymaker, if you want to win some Polymaker filament, we give away a spool every stream. Link in the video description. I don't have any marks on my leg from those Nerf darts. So it did leave a red mark, but it didn't bruise. So we're lucky there. So now I'm going to take off this panel. which I can't remember. Are these screws, are these, oh my God, are these T-nuts? Are these T-nuts? Am I gonna have a nightmare trying to get these all back on later? What I have a feeling I'm gonna have a nightmare getting these all back on later. Yeah, these are T-nuts, damn it. Yes, and yes. I still got to print the little covers that cover these corner areas. Like there's little gaps here that I can cover with some prints. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm not gonna luck out and be able to slide these off. Okay, you go that way, you go that way, you go that way. Ah! And I didn't lose any T-nuts. Heck yeah! Okay, so getting used to that LTT screwdriver. I kind of disappointed I never heard back from LTT about the whole LTX thing, but it is what it is. So, 3DO nozzle camera. So this is the whole kit. So FYI, I have an older version of this kit. So my camera is only a 1080p camera. The current kits now, I believe they're all 4K cameras. So I only have a 1080p camera. It's an older kit. It is what it is. So. Okay. So after seeing a lot of cool nozzle camera, so we got a camera. We have some LEDs. So where are the instructions? It's a working enclosed printer. It's rated to 60C while running for 48 hours. 70C and without any issues. Why is it this long? Okay. Can I bend full to make it shorter? Okay. Here's the project. Okay, where to buy? Are there instructions? Read me. Printers, hardware, images. Okay, so we're doing the EVA. Okay, there's the bomb. I won't comment on any other creators that are going and whatever. I did reach out to them late, apparently. They said something on the WAN show about sponsoring creators to go, and then I emailed them like 3 weeks after that. I just, you know, I never even heard a response back. It is what it is. So I'm assuming they probably just are full up or whatever. So are there no instructions for this? Am I freeballing this? Folders, printers, mounts, hardware, CAD files. Okay. I guess we're freeballing this. Okay, so I have to remove a few things here. So we got to take off the fans. So how does this mount? So trying to remember how this goes. Are they from the back? Okay, I gotta take. Oh, I gotta put some. Oh, first things first, I gotta put some heat sets in here. Opinion on Physek stuff? I'm not a huge fan of Physek right now. No, come here. Oh wait, no, I don't use that soldering iron for heat sets. I use this one. It's 4K because it gives you 1080p 60. Yeah. So I'm only gonna have 1080p 30, but it'll be fine. Like, the process is the same. If it don't work too good, I'll just reach out and see if we can get a better camera. Okay. Answer about your tweet. Maybe contact that person. I could. I just don't want. I don't want to be that guy. Like I even like for events. Like I don't know. It's just me. I don't like reaching out to people to give me money or sponsor stuff. I'm horrible with that. Like, ask anyone who sponsored any of my recent events. It's pretty. I do stuff last minute. Because I hate the haggling part too. So. So how many heat sets do I gotta put in? I gotta put one in there, there. Okay, and that goes through. Okay. So there we go there. So I guess we're figuring out, so I got to figure out how to solder these LEDs. I'm kind of surprised there is no instructions for this. Like, there's the ribbon cable, there's these. I'm assuming, do these guys have to be on their own thing or do they solder to the board? I don't know. There are images of how it goes together on printables. Okay, why is nothing on the GitHub? Images. Because this is like the main repository, is the GitHub. Let's see here. Take place with the SP nozzles, yeah. I gotta figure out how to solder them up then, because it's been a hot minute since I've soldered up NeoPixels. Yeah, the best you got is a GitHub. Yeah, there's no instructions. Okay, so we're freeballing this. Okay. Cool. It is what it is. Also, unfortunately, I don't have my mobile cam because it's in the garage. So, okay, these ones are. KB3D, free ballin'. Yo ho, lo ho, as the kiddies would say. I love how many people are complaining about a simple skill testing question. It's like, oh no, all the bots you guys use to fill out need to be modified slightly. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Get some of the back of this. Or it could just be I put it there just for fun. Because remember, do not take for malice what could be attributed to a YouTuber doing stuff just for extra interaction with chat. Why do you think there's so many spelling mistakes in YouTube videos? KB3D gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers! They are one of the vendors of this kit. Link in the description. The fan assembly. Yep. So in this one, on the Vorons, it mounts in a phallic manner to the front of the stealth burner. On this one, it mounts to the duct. Because if you look at this, the nozzle's here. And having a big, long extension to help compensate for the camera down to here would look kind of wrong. So, is there a reason the on-stream chat is missing? Yeah, I turned it off and I forgot to turn it back on. Boop. There we go. Am I coming to Murph? I am coming to Murph. No thanks to Choice Hotels being complete naughty words. I'm trying to figure out why there's a hole in the back of this. I really wish there were frickin' instructions for this. So that goes like that. So this comes through and it just kind of clips in there, I guess. I'm assuming the hole in the back is for cooling. People actually watch. Those on mobile, people on mobile and people on TVs, because they'll just full screen the stream. The only downside is the chat on screen will have a slight delay to it. There are instructions on printables. Okay, printables. Why isn't it on the GitHub? 3DO nozzle cam. This looks like what we got. Okay. Oh no, I didn't print these in the accent color. Oh no. Okay. Well, at least I got a picture. Okay, so I got a picture of how things go. Cool. I still don't see instructions. Okay, well, I got a picture at least. We got that going for us, which is nice. Open the step. Well, the step just shows me where everything goes, and I kind of already know where everything goes. It's the wiring that I would like to know how it goes. So, because I've only wired up like NeoPixels once, and it's been a hot minute since I've done them. So, to start. Like, I know ModBot did it. I could just go watch ModBot's video, but Same as NeoPixels. I know, I don't really do NeoPixel wiring that much. Stealth burner. Okay. Manual. Okay, so there we go. Okay. So we need to make some of these. So I have no idea how long these need to be. We'll figure it as we go. So let me get my soldering iron. Yeah, you get over here. You get over here. You do that. Get OmniFixo. I need some really thin wire now. That is 14 gauge. That is not thin. Where is all my thin wire? That will work, potentially. This will work, potentially. I think these are both the same. That's a little thinner. I could have sworn I had some really thin wire somewhere. Check the FPV stuff. No, I'm gonna bother digging through all that. F that. That's good enough. This will do. And general chat. Somebody's posting something in general chat. Huh? One in general chat. Oh yeah, I got the wiring here. Okay. Yeah, I need to find some thinner wire. I have thin wire, but I don't know where. So we'll just use 24 gauge. I think that's all I got. Like, I don't know where my thin wire went. I had a little amount of it, and I can't remember what I used it for. I think I used it on a quadcopter, and it's gone, I think. So either way, this shouldn't be too hard. It's only 2 NeoPixels anyways, so. So we're gonna use red, green, and black because those are the colors in the picture. And I'm very creative, and I'm just gonna use what I have. Famous last words. Most famous last words. 40 gauge best wire. Just a single strand. What you do is you get your what you do is you get your 28 gauge wire and you de-strand it, and then you use one individual strand for everything. So how does this fit? That's got to go from there to there. That's going to be a nightmare. And they slot into there. Okay. Okay. $40 all the way to gauge enamel. True. 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 Like there's use cases for it. Like I think that's what like you use for PCB repairs too, isn't it? General chat is Kitty's solution for bearing sliding on the Z. Oh, cool. Okay. Were we talking about cheating? Was somebody talking about cheating? The bearings are sliding in the Z. I have no idea what's going on with cheating. I haven't touched that machine in weeks. What model is your third handmade? It's an OmniFixo. They are super awesome. They are pricey. No qualms about it. They are pricey, but they are very nice. So when it comes to like a third hand, and as somebody who suffers from essential tremors, which, you know, my hands just constantly always shake, these are really nice to have. So the only downside is they are pricey. I should probably get a little flux here. Do it right. We could do that. Let me get this going first. Okay, so the fun thing with silicone, you can usually just peel it by hand. It's actually quite easy to do it. It's kind of nice. Volt signal is green. So not normal for hands to shake. Hands do shake, but I suffer from something called eccentric tremors, where like it's almost impossible for me to actually have steady hands. It's just one of those things. So you kind of learn to live with it, and after a while you just kind of are fine with it, but it still sucks. Watching use expensive Omni Fixo ordered. They are worth it, honestly, especially if you do anything like PCB work or like even like FPV quadcopter stuff. They are very nice to have. There's one. So this goes well. Hopefully I did this the right way. Yeah, that'll go in like that. No shorts. Actually, why am I doing this the hard way? Let me slide this through. There we go. So that's one. Focus. That's one neopixel. Okay. Trying to figure out. Okay, so there is I'm just trying to see how much wire I need. That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out right now. roughly about there. And then the second one. So red to red. Okay, so they all just are daisy chained. Okay, good. So that makes it easy. Data in, data out. Ground goes to ground, red to red. Yeah, they're all the same. So as long as all like the 5 volts are connected, all the DINs are connected and all the grounds are connected, we're good. Oh, but I see what you mean about data in, data out. Yeah. Hopefully I should have soldered this one up right. Yeah. Yeah, DIN in. So this has to go to DIN out, right? So this, yeah, so this goes to DIN out. Yeah, yep, I see what you mean. So this is DIN out here. So this will solder onto this there, and then this will go to the tool head or the board. And that one is for DIN in. Come on. There we go. That one I don't like. More solder. That joint is looking a little. There we go. There we go. Yeah, always use leaded solder. I know in the U, I know you could still get leaded solder in the U, but it's Apparently it's not as easy to get as it used to be, but it works so much better. Ceramic tweezers. That might be something worth looking into at one point. I don't do a ton of soldering. This stuff happens in waves. Like I'll do a bunch and then I won't do anything for a while. And then I'll do a bunch and then I won't do anything for a while. So it kind of like... There we go. There we go. Okay, so that is that. So this will get a whatchamacallit, a Microfit 3 down the line. So that does that. Got this extra wire that can just kind of smush in there. So now I got to figure out, how does this go? Where does this wire go? Does it ride underneath the bottom? Like, does it come out the bottom and come up the top here, or where does this wire go? How do we get these wires from there to here? Unless it comes out, it's got to go through. Well, let's take this off and take a look. So, first things first. This guy comes up here. Trying to get it to actually, one second, pliers. Need my pliers. Where are my, oh, actually, are they over here? No, where did I put them? Tweezers, I got tweezers. Did I put them in the garage? Shit. It goes up just below the screw hole, okay. Trying to slot this into its spot, and it's oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna leave the little cover on. But there we go. So we got the LEDs and the nozzle cam. Okay. So now let's take this apart. Those bits in. These are the last of the Prusament Galaxy ASA black that I had. But it's the only black filament I have. Okay, where is... I don't have a little thing to put these in. You can go all right here. Hopefully I don't drop you. Okay. Take the blow-ematron off. What are the benefits of EVA versus Stealth Burner? They're completely different tool heads for different machines. So if you're building a ratrig, you're using an EVA. If you're building a Voron, you're using a Stealth Burner. That's the big difference. Remember when I used to have room? I miss room. I can't wait till I get the shop done. EVA is more modular. There's more options for how you build an EVA. You can go way crazy with the part cooling on it. Where the frick are you? You're there, okay. I'm trying to avoid undoing all my wiring. There we go. Oh, of course, that's a socket. Yeah. You won't notice this. Read what DJ Designs wrote. You have a 3D mount design. Notice for the mount you will lose 15 in Y. A V3 design will be. Yep, I've got the thing here, so be able to adjust that. Yeah, let's put the let's put the nozzle cam that you lose some travel on the smallest printer I got that I regularly use. Big brain. Okay, so that's the old duct. Don't need you no more. Position X max to 180. If you don't, you risk damaging stuff. Will do. Okay, so now how does this come off? I thought this screwed it from the back. How do I take the duct off? How is the duct held on? Oh, there it is. In the back here. Okay. And that's out. Okay. So now we got the new one. Christian, DKK, Donkey Kong coins, $89.90. Cheers. Or $89. Cheers. 185. Okay. Okay, so how do I run these cables again? I think they just go underneath. Try not to damage anything. Oh, okay, yeah, the bed's not screwed down. I forgot about that. Ah! Every time I do that, every time. Okay, so you go there. Okay, you go there. Easy peasy. I don't think I'd get a good view with this camera. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so. What is DKK anyways? What is DKK anyways for currency? Like, no offense, I hope I'm not offending you. I don't know what DKK is. I mean, I call Japanese money Pokemon money, so. How did I lose my, oh, it's underneath the printer. That's where it went. Danish kroner. Okay. Yeah, Donkey Kong coin sounds cooler. I'm sorry. It's now Donkey Kong coins. Okay. So we have our duct here. Oh, it's got a little. So I'm gonna have to take the PCB off the thing because it's got this fancy little sleeve through the back for it to go in. Is this a flip up one or a pull out one? I hate freaking. Okay, it's a flip up one. And brass to brass. Okay. I have so much extra cable. What am I supposed to do with all this extra cable? trying to like pull everything up through it. There we go. Okay, cool. Why aren't you going in? Okay, whatever, I'll figure it out later. Uses heat insets, okay. Oh, that's why that's not working. Okay. Stupid green cable. Who said you could get trapped in there? There we go. Okay. Oh, these use heat sets. Shit, I gotta put heat sets in that. I didn't realize that. I'm trying to put a screw through it. It uses heat sets. 1 second. We call her Dollar Looney because you have to be crazy to live here. It's because it has a loon on it. Yeah, I gotta put 2 heat sets on this. Okay, the Apple device. The problem is, okay, the Apple frickin' VR thing. I have VR. It's called a Rift S, and it's been collecting dust for over a year. The problem is, it's like, oh wow, you can watch a TV. Yeah, I can watch a TV already. I have a 4K TV. It cost me $400. And that's one person watching it on a $3,500 device. And then like CAD and everything, you're not doing CAD with your hand gestures. Most people have fancy mice and whatnot for CAD, like serious CAD work. Try not to burn myself. Yeah. I've already put the 4 on top. There we go. So what size screws do these use now? 8s, M8s, 10s, oh, M3/8s. No, M310s. M3/8s are too short. Head tracking is inaccurate. Also, remember, it's $3,500 and only one person can use it at a time. That kind of kills it for a lot of people. The entire worth of apps. No, so does everything else. My, you know, my Rift S has an entire Steam store worth of games. But who's making VR games anymore? The last VR game that I even cared about was Half-Life Alyx. Like, has there been any major good VR games that have come out since then? Like, a man can only play Beat Saber for so long. Which, don't get me wrong, Beat Saber's awesome, but still. Okay, so now I got to put this in there. Out. There we go. Okay, so now that is that. So now I put a cover on this. Half-Life, raise the bar so high that it was a try. Yeah, I'm just waiting on, you know, Half-Life 3. That would be, you know, nice. No M310s anymore, M310s. Were two of my favorites. Yeah, those were launch games. Like, those are like those games that came out right when VR came out, and they were like demo games that you can get for like $1 now, but nobody actually plays them for like, they're not games you can sit there and play for hours. They're demo games. And the problem is a lot of VR is still like that, where it's just like demos. Also, a lot of what I find annoying about VR, you can make 2S giveaway a nozzle camera kit on us. Thomas, add 3DO, DKK 100. Yeah, we'll do, you want to do a giveaway of 2 of these kits? We can do that. DM me info like shipping restrictions or anything, and I'll get a giveaway page set up for it. Why aren't you going in there? Why aren't you screwing in? It'll help if I use the right size screw. Heat inserts. I already got the heat inserts in. Put them in earlier. It's just this one doesn't want to go in. check prints in VR. You could do that already. I've done it. Most VR systems, like my Oculus, allow you to just pull up your desktop. I've done it playing Half-Life Alyx, where you push a button and Discord pops up. You can pull up your freaking computer desktop and just look at Clipper and Mainsail and look at Discord and all that. You don't need a 3500. Current VR tech can already do that and has been able to do that. Okay, so we got the bottom cover on. This looks really nice, I will say. What do you use for the 2.4 front doors? The split ones are stock. This is the 2.1 front door. Okay, so now put the little PCB back on. Try not to break it. I hate FPC cable. Okay, so I'm assuming I could just kind of like fold it back up and shove it back down the hole. Can I do that? Like the extra amount? How does this cover even work? So that just covers that. So does this just... Okay, you just go there, I guess. Do I stick it on with tape, or is it a friction? Oh, I think I'm supposed to tape it. I got screws here, but I don't have screw holes. So do I just put a little piece of tape to hold this in here? I'm assuming I put a little piece of tape. Super. Okay, I'm just gonna use some VHP. Where's my? Oh, my scissors are in the garage. This is the worst part about doing home projects. Half my stuff is in other places. You know what? You know what? The Apple. No need for tape. It doesn't really stay, so I'm just putting a piece of tape just to kind of hold it in place. While I fiddle. There we go. Okay. So I've got all this extra cable. What do I do with all this extra cable? What do I do with all this extra cable? I think I'm just going to do that and just have it flap up there around the fan. Yeah, that'll do. And just tape it. Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. Oh, it's folded in the bottom cover. Okay, let me pull this down then, so I'll do that later. There we go. Okay, that looks much better. That looks much better. Okay, cool. One resin printer, is that because you haven't found any use for it other minis? Pretty much. I don't do a ton of resin printing. I actually have 3 resin printers. It's just I only have one out. because I only really need one at most. Don't buy first edge stuff. Yeah, I was actually really happy with my Rift S. I bought it literally, I bought it as a birthday gift to myself. And I bought it the week before all the lockdowns started. Remember that last week of March when everything started shutting down? I bought it the week before that. So I bought it at a great time. I had a great time with it. Just unfortunately, I don't use it much anymore because, well, one, I got to clean the room up so I have room to use it again. But two, it's just kind of a nothing really to play. Okay, so you said this folds up underneath in the bottom. Frickin' hell, the bed is super annoying. Mr. Floppy Bed here. There we go. Shoot. It'll help to lower the bed a bit. Yeah, but then I have to turn the printer on or spin these a bunch, and I'm kind of, considering we're almost done here, I think we're just gonna live with it. Although I am actually about to turn the printer on, because before we go to finalizing all this, what I do want to do is power up the printer and make sure the camera actually works. Because flex, these little flat FPV, FPC, whatever the heck they're called, cables, I don't have the greatest track record with not breaking them. So I'm just going to turn it on and make sure that the camera does in fact do camera things. And then we'll go about working out the NeoPixels after. Can you use this with beacon? Probably not. This probably takes up too much room. We'll say this does feel like a nice high quality USB cable. Put it in the right way? Yes, I did. Okay. Now, luckily, I've got a Pi here that I could just plug a bunch of stuff into, so plug you in. Plug it in, plug it in. Okay. And then, give it the juice. Did mine come with extra connectors? It did! No, it actually didn't. It didn't. I've got some screws and I've got extra NeoPixels. That's it. I shouldn't need extra connectors, right? Like there's only the one connector here. Oh yeah, Blowimatron. Okay, let's see here. So, webcams. Add webcam. Ooh, okay, we got it right there. So, MPEG streamer. Save webcam. There we go. We have ourselves a nozzle cam. Now it is blurry as shit, so let me peel off the wrapper. Let me get a pair of tweezers that aren't bent to shit. There we go. That is a nozzle. Doing nozzly things. Did you run the latest crow's nest? I don't know. I think everything here is, where's webcams? Edit crow's nest config. 1920 by 1080 and max FPS 30. Save and restart. Nothing's showing up there. You want to check the... Oh, there's a bit of a lag. So, okay, wait, what? Okay, you want to check the notifications, instructions for how to update crow's nest, and you want crow's nest v4. Okay. We got it working. Let's... Apparently you guys want to do it. Some people who make these kind of nozzle cams want to do a giveaway. If you want to DM me, is it Manny, right? If you want to DM me on Discord, the deets, like locational restrictions and all that, let me know, and I'll get a giveaway page set up. So let's turn this off. Let's get the wires. Let's get everything managed, and then we'll dive into making it look pretty. So let's shut this down. Yeah, apparently there's some issues with crow's nest v4. So no. Oh, he said no shipping restrictions. Okay. So let me make this up right now. And I think I missed the donation. Did I miss a donation? Ballant, 2,000 Hungarian Union francs, funny bunnies, something. Cheers. Okay, so let's do a giveaway. Giveaways. So we are going to make a copy. 3DO nozzle cam kit. What printer? Win a 3DO nozzle cam kit ×2. Okay, responses, open, accepting responses. Okay, send. Do that, short URL. Okay. Hungarian forint. There we go. Enter to win one of 2 3DO nozzle cam kits. There you go. We'll do the draw at the end of the stream. So pinned in chat. Okay. Boom. There we go. There you go. Enter to win. Okay, so now I gotta ruin all my. Okay, one, I gotta unplug you before I make more of a mess here. Unplug you. Yeah. Come on. Okay. So now I gotta undo all my fancy, nice, clean wire management. No, I don't wanna. I don't want to. I don't wanna. I like my wire management. Is it possible? I don't know. Check the GitHub. They have a link or a page dedicated to mounts. So just check what printer you have and see if there's available mounts for it. The Ender 3 is pretty common, let's be honest. So there's probably a mount for it, or at least one that's pretty close to being compatible, I would assume. Okay, so I need to put microfits on here. This is just going to go through the whole thing because it's a bloody USB cable. So that's nice and easy. It's just a nice flexy USB cable. So you're easy, but we're going to have to make some connections here. So snippy snip, boop. Link doesn't seem to, it's pinned in chat. Oh, wait, no, I didn't pin it. One second. Replace pin message. There we go. There we go. Am I running that low on connectors? Jeez. How am I that low on? Am I out of JS or microfit? Where's microfit? Where did I put my microfit kit? Where did I put my microfit kit? Microfit kit. Oh, here you are. Like, I'm looking for JSTs. I'm like, I ain't doing JSTs on this. Okay, get rid of this. I don't need this. Value add. So I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. When it comes to nozzle cams, it's a really cool camera angle. It's really cool to see the flow rate and see how your extrusion's going and whatnot. Is it the most practical? Because the thing is, you can only see really the nozzle. So the problem you run into is if your print starts warping, you can't see that. Now, luckily, Clipper, you can run multiple cameras. So you could have a nozzle cam and a normal cam. But, you know, people think it's cool to put an LED with a Kawaii AF face on their stealth burners now. So we're past the point of things making 100% practical sense. Let's be honest, 3D printing has really devolved into diminishing returns at this point. So we're just having fun. YOLO. Swag. Dab. Polymaker's in chat. Polymaker, everyone's here. Hey, Nicholas. Where is Nicholas? I really wish we had VIPs. Because, like, I can't see. When people pop in chat, I have to, like, see other people. Oh, so-and-so's here now. The Polymaker link is in the video description. So that one's always there. Oh, Polymaker's not in chat. Oh, never mind then. Never mind. Do what I can't wait to do. I can't wait to drywall. I am so excited to get, you know, because it's a garage and it's not 8 feet, it's 10 feet. Or correction, not 8 feet. It's 8 foot like 3 to 8 foot 6. So I can't just go buy 8x4 sheets of drywall. No, I have to pay more and get 8 by or 4 by 10 feet, and then I have to cut them down every single sheet and install them vertically. I can't wait to do all that. I'm so excited. And then I gotta mud everything, and then I gotta tape everything, and then I gotta paint everything. Or first I gotta sand everything. So yeah, I have enough footage. I'm tempted to do a build vlog, or not a build vlog, a garage reno vlog. Just cause yesterday I was outside all day. Like I was in the garage I dropped the little guy off at school. I ran to the Home Depot, bought some stuff, and then I was in the garage till like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I went inside, made food, and that was pretty much my day. And then I went back out after and cleaned up. So in terms of like regular video content, it's going to be a little, you know, not that we do a ton of videos around here, let's be honest. It's just, I don't know if I'll have the time to sit down and edit, you know, for 6 hours to put a video out. But I still have videos from Rapid I got to put out. So I might just do some like quick throw together some edits of like the B-roll I'm recording of the garage, because I got the little camcorder out there and I'm just recording random stuff as I'm doing it. So I might just throw together a few videos from that as it goes, just so there is something. And then that way you can also all bitch about, you know, how I didn't do everything exactly to code in your like according to code in upstate Utica in the 1970s when you were doing it. So yeah. Does this work on every printer? Any printer that has a camera, or that you can plug a camera into. So if you're, technically you could do this with any printer. You would just need like Octoprint or something. So. Patinate, what the heck is patinate? What is patinate? But yeah, it kind of sucks. I have to get the drywall delivered because it's 8x4 sheets. I am not getting that. Oh, I'm putting, this one uses this one, I think. Which way does this go? Oh, it goes that way. Where are the tweezers? Where are the tweezers? Mess around with clicky probe. I don't know if I have a video on it, but I've done a live stream on it. There we go. So ground. Signal. VIN. Okay. Now I need some long wire to connect it. Do I want to use that, or do I want to use some like just extra motor wire? I might just use some extra motor wire if I have some. I don't know if I have some. I've done a bunch of cleaning of my extra wire. I'm running a bit low. Yeah, I'll just get I'll make more. I'll make more of a harness. Cool. How will things work with school ends? Yes, so for those that don't know, my kid is in school and he's almost done school. End of June. So basically how the stream schedule is gonna work, it's pretty much gonna be the same. So the streams that I started at 11 a.m., so like this week, they'll just end at around just after 1. Like 1:15 will be about the latest I can run. Just because my wife leaves for work then, so I gotta watch the little guy. So that will be that, and then the streams that start at 2 will start at 2:30. So basically, the streams will be a half hour shorter, and the start times will shift about half an hour, roughly. Saturday stream will remain unchanged for the most part. So it's not going to be too bad. Everything, of course, is subject to change. If, like, you know, wifey has a week off work or something like that, we'll play it from there. Like the smash button? Yeah, everyone liked the smash button. I'm not going to say it's going to increase your odds of winning one of the 2 draws that we're doing today, but I mean, weirder things have happened. And now that I've mentioned it, are you really going to risk it? How's the new car? I love it. Although Android Auto is kind of a pain in the butt because, like, it doesn't like to work over Bluetooth. It does sometimes. Like if I delete the phone out of the car's like memory, and I delete, like, basically if I blank everything, start from scratch, and I pair the phone fresh to the car, Android Auto will work over Bluetooth. But the moment I turn the car off and turn it back on, it like completely forgets what Android Auto is. I still receive text messages. I could still voice call from the phone. It's just Android Auto is like, oh no, I can't work over, I can't do this anymore. Plug me in for me to work. And I'm like, really? So I have to like plug it in. And then it works just fine. Just really weird. But I think Android Auto is kind of like, all those are kind of buggy. So. Is over Wi-Fi. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. Maybe I gotta set up the Wi-Fi in the car. Maybe that's it. That might be it. Okay, so now, there we go. So now we've got these cables. already twisted up the USB cable. Shit. And I gotta undo it. Okay. But yeah, it drives nice. I only have the 2 liter. I don't have the 2.5 liter. And honestly, it's fine. I've seen people like, oh, you need more power. It's a mid-sized crossover. Let's be honest here. I live in the flattest part of Canada, other than the prairies. I live in the flattest part of Canada, east of the prairies. So yeah, I'm not too concerned about, you know, how does it handle hills? I don't know. I'll let you know next time I go on the highway on ramp, because that's the closest thing to a hill we have around here. Turbocharged? No, it's just a 1.5 liter EcoBoost. It's a Subaru. It's got a boxer engine. So I kind of goofed this. I should have made this shorter. Shit. Oh well. So now I got to add this to the stupid thing here. I hate wire looms. I hate wire looms. I hate braided cables. Why is this USB cable 50 feet long? The draw will be at the end of the stream. Draws are always at the end of the stream unless otherwise listed. Speaking of, what time is it right now? What time are we at right now? 12:44. Okay, we should have time. We should have time. Should be okay. Should be okay on that. Okay, so now I got to get this in here. Where's some zip ties? Am I out of zip ties? Ah, shit, I might be out of zip ties. Zip ties. I have some red here. Born or rat rig. Either or. You'll like them both. Can't go wrong with either. They'll both serve you well. They both make a mighty fine plastic boat. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how I can shove this through the hole. I've got a 50-foot USB cable here. This is the longest USB cable I've ever owned. And of course, I don't think it'll fit through that. So I'm gonna have to take that off. one does not simply. Oh, you believe me, you run out of zip ties. I've done it many times. There we go. Okay. Get in your hole. Good enough. Good enough. C'est très bon. Ho, ho, ho. There. Jeff H, $10. Zip tie resupply. I need to hit up Costco. I saw Costco has like the big bucket of them for like $9. So turn it into French. Oui, monsieur. Bienvenue à mon stream de printer 3D. C'est très bon. C'est très très bon. There we go. Half English, half French. You're probably thinking of Acadian French, which is really weird because it's French, but it's spoken like English. It's really weird. I think there's a few videos on YouTube that kind of explain it. It's something. It is of all the languages, it is one of them. Insane overkill of a frame. What are you talking about? This is a perfectly reasonable printer frame for a 120 or 200 millimeter build volume. Perfectly reasonable. In fact, I hazard to say it is actually slightly undersized. It could use a bit more beef. Okay, so that is that. That is that. I got one more zip tie to put on here. Super Caro, $2.20 Canadian. Un peu d'amour pour la langue française. Oui. Yeah, my French isn't the best. It's been a hot minute since I've actually spoken proper French for any reasonable length of time. But I know enough to basically explain that I know how to not properly speak French. Okay, so apparently I need to... Are you sure I lose space? Oh, yeah, I hit the lead screw. That's what it is. You hit the lead screw. That's not good. So it's the lead screw that hits. So let's see if I can just bump this up or if I gotta put the extension one in, because I got an extended one here. Of course, let me guess, it's the one Allen key I'm missing out of this stupid thing. Yep. Bienvenue sur mon stream sur l'impression 3D. Aujourd'hui, j'installe une caméra sur la base de la ratrig. Ho ho ho. And Ubrity, cheers for the 5. Let's see, can I bump that up enough? Or do I gotta swap it right over? No, I gotta bump it out. I'm gonna swap it. There we go. So the stock end stop, you have to swap it, because otherwise you're gonna have a bad day. And by bad day, I mean stuff's gonna crash. And that ain't good. That ain't good. So, yeah. What happens to the stream at European? Yeah, the weekday streams are the European streams. Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. All the inconvenience. So much inconvenience. Hey, at the end of the day, just remember, it's content. So don't forget to like that smash button. If you're not a member of the channel, consider subscribing. If you want to help support the things I do, content I create, links in the description. Consider becoming a channel member or Patreon supporter. It's a long way in supporting the channel. Hi, Darren. They're important to have Europeans join. How much percentage-wise of your viewer base? Actually, a good chunk of my viewer base is European. The most prolific group is obviously the Americans, and then afterwards it's the Germans. Let me pull it up here. YouTube Studio, Analytics. Audience. Okay. Let's see more geographies. There we go. Okay, so if you're curious where my viewers come from, I don't think this shows any money, so we're okay there. You have Americans at 33% of my audience, the Germans at 8.2, the UK at 4.9, Canada 4.1, and then all the other Europeans all the way down. So yeah, Europeans do make up a pretty sizable chunk of the audience. Although the United States has dropped off a cliff here. So. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this one loose, and then when I turn the printer on, we'll set the end stop position so we lose the least amount of travel. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so now spin this right round, baby, right round. Plug you in. We're gonna make sure we have all the bandwidth and plug it into the USB 3.0. There we go. When in doubt, zip ties. Okay, so where's the NeoPixel header on this? So this is an octopus, BTT octopus, pinout. Is it an octopus? Yeah, it's an octopus. Which version of the octopus? It's, I don't know, there's a fan in the way. Where is me pinout? Where is me pinout? Show me the pinout. Show me the pinout. Where is the NeoPixels? No, that's Raspberry. Oh, wait, is that it? Ah. There we go. Okay. So we are looking for J37, which is right here. Which is right there. Easy peasy. Sweet. Sent him in Discord. Okay, so I see, okay, I got the Mikkel, I got your DM. Request. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there. Bright light. Okay. So there you go. Ground, PBO, 5 volt. Okay, so I need to buy DuPonts. That's what I need. I'm out of, like, I am way out of pins here. Holy shit. Okay, this will work. We're using JSTs on a DuPont connector. YOLO. Also, we got an hour left here to get this done, so right about there. That works. Cool. Snip. What should I print? My printer is bored. Have you built a printer yet? If you haven't built a printer yet, print parts to build a printer. That's always my go-to. Hey, you have a printer and you want a project? Build a printer. I need a fitting. Go. But I also don't have much money. Then acquire money. Or just print a benchy. I don't know. When in doubt, print a benchy. Do I have a drawer full of various links? No, it's more of a pile, and it's more of everywhere. Every time I mean to clean this room, I end up working on something instead. And then I go, well, I'm building the shop out in the garage, and I'll just wait till I, you know, move stuff out there and clean as I move stuff, and then I'll have less stuff in this room, so it'll be easier to clean. And then, of course, that's a fool's hope, because it's always going to be a mess in here. But it is what it is. Okay, so let's see. So we got ground news, unbiased news or something. I don't know. I just hear it a lot. Okay, ground, signal, which is PB0. And then voltages. One of these days I will put a Nevermore in a printer, but not this day. Okay, so now I gotta kind of shove you on there. I really wish I knew where my tweezers went, or my pliers I use for this kind of thing. That ain't gonna fit. There we go. Okay. So ground. Oh, wait. Whoa. Ooh. I put it on backwards. Big brain. That would have been bad. There we go. Okay, 5 voltage goes upwards, right? Yeah, 5 volt is away from the power. There we go. Okay, cool. That would have been bad. Well, actually, that would have been good content, but that would have also been bad. Okay, so now spin it right round, baby, right round. Give it some juice. What? Okay, so now we need to go to our printer CFG and add some neopixels. So how do you add neopixels? What printers do I have that have neopixels in it? LGO V2. Machine. LED. Ah, here we go. That's case light. Oh, here we go. Neopixel. Okay. No, that's not what I want. What's the easiest way to add neopixels? I just want it light. I'm trying to remember, what printers do I have neopixels on that I have online that I could just steal the code out of? That doesn't have neopixels, that doesn't have neopixels, that doesn't have neopixels. The V0 does. You wouldn't think that the Rat OS would have a built-in, because does the Rat OS have anything built in for NeoPixels that I should be using? Stealth Burner docs. Actually, yeah, good point, manual. Config. The XL mount, next step, okay. So there's the NeoPixels, we got that in there. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Where's config? Is there anything in config? I don't think there's anything in config. Shit. No default. And Rat OS. Okie dokie. Clipper. NeoPixel. There we go. No, I don't want, I just want the regular one. NeoPixel, where is? How do we have it set up in the... One second here. Trying to remember what we used. Oh yeah, it was the V0. V0. Okay, so we got. Where is the screen adapter? Talk about umbilical display, micro display, PCB. No, that's not it. Daylight. Shoot, I'm blind. I'm blind. I'm blind. Where? Taco Raven, where is the stupid toolhead PCB daylight? Check Discord. Oh, there it is. Okay, NeoPixel by NeoPixel. Cool. So copy that. Boom. Go down to this section. Okay, cool. Boom, boom. Okay. Pin. Okay. So it's what it was PC. Where's the big jack? Octopus. PB0. PB0. So PB0. Okay, chain count. 2. Color GRB. Save, restart. There we go. Let there be light. There we go. Okay, so now we got that. So now I need to go through some steps here to update crow's nests. Man, here we go. Cool. Open that. Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay. Crow's nest work contains breaking change required manual steps to upgrade. Okay. Update crow's nest supply. Make sure it's 3.0. Open a terminal. Okay. SSH pi at bat. We're in. Okay. Okay, so then install cd crow's nest. Git checkout legacy v3. Make uninstall. Do you really want to remove crow's nest? Yes, no. Delete the N and hit yes. Okay. And stop adjustment. Yep, I know. Yes. Okay. When asked, do you want to remove crow's nest comp? Hit no. Okay. Okay. And now it's saying reboot. Do I have to reboot? Should I reboot? It's not saying reboot here. Okay. Ignore the instructions control. Okay. Ignore this, remove that. Okay, cool. Reinstall crow's nest. Git checkout master. Sudo make install. Reboot after install. Okay, so after the install, we'll reboot. Okay, it didn't ask me about this, but yes. Okay. I'm not hearing the fans of death. Manual restart, maybe? Turn this off. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Loud noises. Boop. Hi, David. We're just enjoying the soothing melody of blowimatrons doing blowimatron things. You can fix the fan of death by putting the ground and heater. I know I can do that. But I leave the printer on all the time usually, so. We're in. Okay. So we did all that. Okay, so we reinstalled and we rebooted. Okay. Go to the machine tab in main cell and edit crow's. Okay. So we want 1920 by 1080, 30 FPS. Okay. Skip if not increment. Okay. Go to camera streamer. Okay, so that's good there. Okay, I don't know why it's capped at 15 FPS. Change URL to WebRTC. Oh, missing the slash. Actually, 1 second here. Let me make sure. Mo to camera streamer. You are saying step 1. I skipped step 1. What do you mean I skipped step 1? I SSH'd in and then I ran this. Oh, update. Oh, I never updated the machine tab. Shit. Yeah, I'm still on 3. Shit. Okay. Un momento. Let me push a button here. I started with the terminal stuff. Literally step 1. Update, finish, close. There we go. Okay, so now we're on 4. There we go. So now we're good, right? Right? It's probably all broke. So do I probably got to go through all of this again, eh? Yeah, I got to do it all again. She. Okay. Cool. Let's do this again. Do I remove Croz's answer? No. Okay, now it's making more sense. Okay. There are instructions, remove that. Cool. Okay, cool. Reinstall. So git checkout master. Sudo make install. So how's everyone doing? Have you guys entered for your chance to win some filament? And also for a chance at winning some nozzle cams? There's links in the video description and also pinned in chat. So make sure you do that. Also, hey, like the smash button. If you're not a member of the channel, consider hitting the smash button, subscribing, ring the bell. Ding, ding. I don't know, we're waiting on this. Let's shoot Nerf darts at stuff. So we did put the vcore on it. So now it actually spins the Nerf darts and stabilizes them, which means it's actually crazy accurate now. So yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. I think I'm gonna bring it to Murph. I don't know if Murph has any rules against Nerf darts. It's a Talon T4. 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . Ideal for home defense. Well, I'm in Canada, so this is probably the biggest thing I can use. I do have a Bushnell TRS-25 on it, so I do have, you know, a red dot, because you need a red dot on it. Although I knew, actually, I'll do that right now. I gotta re-zero it. What day whiskey? This is Gamer Sup's brand risk. Is good. So I need to go to the left. Quite a bit. That looks better. It's still installing, by the way. So let me see how good we are with that accuracy now. Yeah, it's still off. Actually, we're pretty good. It's still hitting to the right. Yeah, we're hitting about a foot to the left. Oh. Oh. Misfire. Yeah, it's still hitting to the left about a foot at 25 feet. Yeah, we're empty. Now I gotta find all the darts that are all over my house. I've got blinds down there I'm shooting them into so they get trapped. It's still doing its thing. Is the mag printed? No, the mag is not. It's a off-the-shelf Talon mag, I think it is. And the darts are just regular Nerf darts that are the stubby ones. So. I like. Oh yeah, these are all over my house now. Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, so when asked, do you want to add update manager, entry, answer N for no. Reboot now. Yes. Reboot in 5 seconds. Okay. These properties. The funny thing is that's just normal because for those that knew, I did spend several years doing pew pew stuff with the Canadian Forces. Weekend warrior stuff, no, nothing fancy. And then I did do USPSA and IPSC for like 5-6 years as well. So it's just normal to hold it like that. I hold a drill like that. So now we wait for this to do its thing. What? What? At least we know when it's done. Like, that's the cool thing. It's like, hey, the printer's done. Okay, cool. So now that's done. Okay, okay. After rebooting, tab and go to crowsnest.conf. No, crowsnest.conf. Machine. Okay, cool. So we want 1920 by 1080. I want 30 FPS. Okay. Skip if not using Raspberry Pi. I am using a Raspberry Pi, so change mode to camera streamer. Okay. Save and restart. Okay. Skip back in main cell, edit your camera web settings to make sure the camera streamer option is selected. Okay. So webcam, WebRTC. So that is that, that is that. Ooh, okay, that's a lot better frame rate. Okay. There we go. Big webcam. Hello? There we go. Okay. It's a little stuttery. A bit of a stutter at times, but it is doing better. Okay. So now let's down res. Yeah, let's prop it down. Main sale 19. Let's do 720p. 1280 by 720. Save and restart. Connecting. How long does it take to connect? Oh, there we go. Okay, so 720p. It's still doing it. It's just a 3. Let's do, yeah, we'll do 24 FPS. Cinematic. 24 FPS. Save and restart. Get that cinematic feel. It's still doing that little buffer every now and then. Yeah, whatever. It's good enough. Okay. Look at the Wi-Fi. Cool. Okay, let's put some filament in it. Where'd the blue stuff at? Because I already had it loaded. Or actually, no. We need some pla. Let's do some pla. E, ooh, e, ooh, ha, ha. Here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Do you need some settings that make it look nicer? Okay. Oop, don't move that. Add this to the camera section in crowsnest.conf. Okay, so machine, crowsnest.conf. To the what section? Camera section? Okay. I'll just add that at the bottom. Save. Restart. That is really dark. Oh! Wow, look how ugly my nails look. Okay, cool. More filament for the machine. Yeah, that was right. Okay, cool. Let's work a slicer. We'll just slice up a cube. No, that's not it. 3 CNC stuff. No, where's 3D models? There we go. And this is the ratrig. So what we have to do now is we have to go to the machine settings and printable height, machine G code. Where is the XY? There we go. Okay, so we are down to 185 on the Y. Okay. Save. Save. Okay. So slice plate. Cool. Okay, cool. So now move this back here until it. That's good there. Okay, that end stop up, so we're good there. That don't contact. We're good. And then we go into machine. .cfg. Shoot. Where is? Where is it in all these MatRat OS? What file is the frickin' movement under? Steppers. LDO. Where is it in this mess of a config? where is it at again? Don't bother. What do you mean don't bother? I thought you said I had to set my offset. Or is there just enough extra room that it doesn't matter? Stepper Y. Steppers. Okay, but... Oh! Okay, I see what you mean. So printer.cfg. Oh my god. Printer.cfg, printer.cfg, printer.cfg. Okay, go down here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. Max 185. Position min 0, I guess. Oh, position end stop. Or I guess you don't need position min. Yeah. There we go. Position max 185, position end stop 185. There we go. Cool. Save, restart. Okay, so that's, oh, no, this is PLA. Generic PLA. Cool. That. Slice plate. Export G-code file. Save. Upload and print. There we go. Cool. Neat. Orca Slicer. Orca Slicer is good. I like it. I haven't fully moved over it. It's just this machine I only have a profile for on Orca Slicer. Like, I'm basically, as I'm bringing new things online, I'm switching over to the new stuff. So yeah, simple as that. go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I got a million. There we go. Cool. Using deltas, it uses a blow-emitron. It's a 4028 blow-emitron, basically, as part cooling. Able to save and hold filament, user presets in Orca. Maybe I don't normally, I just usually just have generic filament profiles. I don't like have like different brands of ABS. I normally just have like one ABS profile and that's it. A Z offset? Yeah. The NeoPixels different colors? No, they're the same color. I can't see my screen now because I just stared at some really bright NeoPixels, so now I got a big burn mark in my eyes. I think you're just seeing different colors because the nozzle's kind of in the way. There you go. I have a bright, I hate when I can't see when I'm trying to read stuff and like the letter I'm looking at is fuzzy now. Big brain streamer. Seen the development of the 100? Yeah, I'm printing one now. Cool, I am building a rook. The 100, I don't know, I think I like the look of the rook. Building a rook. I don't know, no offense, but is there like a 100 Mafia? Because I have a ton of people lately have been asking my opinion about that printer. Like, kind of weird. Rook when? Whenever the kit shows up. Whenever the kit shows up. Which hopefully is soonish. Seems the 100's bigger. The thing is, if I'm gonna build a bigger high-speed dedicated printer, I'm gonna use an aluminum extrusion frame. The Rook is fine for what it is, which is a low-cost, budget, simple printer, which makes sense. The moment you start trying to make it do more, it becomes kind of like, well, if you're going for high speed, why are you doing printed other than just to do printed? Because at that point, just build a 247 modified V0. By the way, we have some Galaxy Purple PLA in here. So it costs $165. There's bigger Rooks. I like little printers though. I have 165 printers already. Also, the 100, I don't like the name. I'm not a fan of the name. I've got all the fuzzies on this, fresh off the printer. Extended so I can read some stuff already. Well, there you go. 100 a TV show. Yeah, wasn't the 100 a TV show? Wasn't it like... Well, never search for stuff while live on stream. But 100. When nuclear Armageddon destroys civilization on Earth, the only survivors are those of the 12 international space stations in orbit at the time. We have one. 3 generations later, 4,000 survivors living on a space ark linked stations. Okay. Ah! Wrong camera. Oh, wait a minute. We're using a clipper machine here. That means we can do stuff that, you know, you should be able to do on normal machines. Because we don't have stupid limited things. Actually, we're having a little bit of issue because that's ABS, yeah. I didn't purge out all the old ABS, so we might have some some issues with stickage. Yeah, we're having some issues with stickage. I'm gonna have to restart the print. 1 second here. Yeah, you're not sticking too well. Note to self. ABS doesn't stick to PI at PLA temps. 1 second here. 1 second here. Stop. Cancel print. Okay. Okay, let's purge. Extrude. Let's get some PLA in there. There we go. That's some PLA. Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's try this again. So anyways, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, this is a modern printer running, you know, not dumb, purposely limited firmware. So that means I could do kinds of cool things. And by kinds of cool things, I could do this. I could do second here, browser. Okay, that. Okay. Very cool. Cool. Look at that. Hey, look. Oh, hey, look. It is freezing for little bits here and there, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, it is being a bit laggy. Drop the FPS more. Can I drop it mid-print? Save and close. I don't know if I could drop it mid-print. That'll work. What are we doing right now? I think we're waiting for it. Yeah, we're waiting for the bed to heat up. Nope, we gotta refresh that. Is it not streaming? Put ones in here. Yeah, it's still not sticking too good. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Trying to figure out, I'm playing with settings on the fly here. Yeah, it's being stuttery. High on the Wi-Fi. I could, here. Okay, we're now over Ethernet. I don't know if it'll, wow, my. Okay, let's drop the fan down to 40%. It's failed. Okay. Let's try this again. World's quickest blob. Okay, let's reslice this for a little bit not crazy. Okay. Not crazy loud PLA. There we go. That's, I used the wrong profile, that's why. Cooling. Filament, 220, 230, there we go. There we go, okay, so let's slice plate, okay. Put a little glue stick down just to help it a bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw you the mainsail interface. Okay, export G-code. Save. And print. Oh, save fig. Yeah, because this. Yeah, that ain't working. We'll just leave this. This seems to be working okay. There we go. Fix one set of pliers. It's still working. More light. I changed some of the settings so that the background is less blown out. It actually is a decent amount of light. There. I don't know. I was told to put some settings in the camera to add this temperature white balance stuff. So. Try to dim the camera LEDs. Yeah, let me do that because right now they're pretty bright. Okay, let's see here. NeoPixel, my NeoPixel. There we go. We won't be able to see anything until it's Clipper, until it heats up and it does stuff. So right now we're waiting on stuff to heat up. And for 100% LEDs. For 100%. Okay, I'll bump it up to 100% then, we'll see. I think I had it at like 90% or like 80%. Thing is, you gotta wait for it to like, it's Clipper, so you gotta wait for a batch of commands to look. It's not slamming into the bed. It's about 1.5 millimeters above the bed. It sounds like it's thunking because it moves with authority. moves with a purpose. And we only have like 5 minutes left in the stream, unfortunately. Too close? Maybe. I don't know for sure. Actually, I think it is a little too close. Let me bump that up. +5. There we go. Because I did print some stuff and it was a little smushed to the bed. Also, this is purple. It's looking more blue on the camera. Yeah, let's bump this up. And a little bit more. There we go. So that is LEDs at 100. So if I drop them down to 50, yeah, we want LEDs at 100. What time is it in Canada? It's almost 2 p.m. Eastern. Look at it go. This is bonkers. Also, this is only at 720p 20 FPS or something. Or 24 FPS, I think. The 4K version at 1080p. Yeah, it makes sense. Again, this was an old, like, he sent this to me way back when these first started coming out, so I have like an old first rev kit. So this is only the 1080p camera. So that rolling shutter, it is a, with that rolling shutter, you know it's a Sony camera. Also, I am plugged in over Ethernet right now, so that's how we're getting this nice smooth. Which means I could probably bump it up to 1080p 30 now that I'm on Ethernet. Hi, Steve! So yeah, so as you can see, like one of the downsides to something like this, like while this looks really cool, imagine you had a whole plate of parts going like this and you're trying to like verify like it wasn't warping or anything. Like you can't see anything on the other side of this print. Like I can't see how like that, right? It's moving way too fast to even monitor. This is really cool though. So imagine the fan noise if I had a mic. This is nauseating. It's fun. Add another camera. Yeah, that's the thing with Clipper, you got multiple cameras, so. And like, it is really good for like dialing in that first layer. Like you could really check that first layer as it's coming. How much CPU you need? I don't know how much CPU we're hitting here. Let's so this is a Raspberry Pi 4, I believe. Yeah, it's a Raspberry Pi 4B, and there's our CPU usage. So yeah, you're fine. You're nowhere near maxing out a Raspberry Pi 4. We're what? 26%, 31% CPU load. Yeah. So, who wants to do a giveaway? Who wants to do some giveaways? Because we got to do some giveaways. So, if you haven't entered for your chance to win the spool of Polymaker filament, you have like now to enter. Oh, too late. I've already closed it. So you'll have another chance on Friday. So we'll do that one first. We'll do the Polymaker filament spool right now. And then afterwards, we'll do the giveaway for 2 kits of the 3DO nozzle cam kit. So if you haven't entered yet, you have a minute or two to do that. Link is pinned in chat for you to enter. Okay. Also, a lot of people don't know how to do a skill testing question. So, Thomas at 3DO. DKK, $50, cheers. Note, new version runs 1080p 60 FPS on our Raspberry Pi and better picture. Yeah, so again, this is the older version, which is a 1080p camera. The kits now come with a 4K camera, and the 4K camera, yeah, it's 4K. You're not actually going to be using 4K. You're going to be using 1080p 60, because it's a lot smoother. Because, yeah, this is kind of blah. Okay, give me a number between 1 and 3. I don't want to count high today. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 2. 1, 2. Round around she goes. The winner will get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament. Abracam. Let's pull up your information here. And there we go. And you got the skill testing question right. Yay. So congratulations, you'll get an email from me after the stream ends on how to win some filament, or how to collect your filament. So let me pull up a notepad here so I can just write these down. Okay. And now let's do some 3DO filament. Close. Or filament, sorry, nozzle cam kit. So if you haven't entered, better luck next time if we do this again. Pull it up there. Also, I did ask you what printer you wanted to put it on, just so we could see. And then what's going to happen, I'm just going to forward your email information to Thomas at 3DO, and they will contact you. I don't want to know where you live. German Scoot, it was open worldwide. And OBS have a... No, I haven't had to set that up because I run printers where I could just pull the webcam feed. Like, 1 second here, rat OS. Because, you know, this doesn't require some stupid workaround because of some asinine programming thing that a company decided was the right thing to do. So what I can do is I can literally just drop in a browser source with, you know, the nozzle cam. Hey, look, there's the nozzle cam. I could just drop it in because this is a not stupid way of doing firmware. And the webcam feed, where you could just, you know, it's just a browser stream. Yeah, it's directed at you, Bamboo. Why can't I stream my camera over my home network? Why does the camera have to go to the cloud? Anyways, let's do a giveaway. So, I don't know. Somebody just, like, give me a number. So I'm gonna get 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Round and round she goes. Okay, Renick IP. Let me pull up your information here. Boop, boop. So you are the first winner. And you are going to put it on either a V2.4 or an Annex K3. So let's remove you. And I don't know, somebody put a 5 there. The last person put a number was 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go again. And why is my phone going off? Okay, we're good. And the second winner, Bruno C. And you are going to put on a switch wire. Woo! So congratulations to both of you. You will get emails from 3DO. I'm assuming they'll collect your information to ship the filament. So yay! Or the filament, the camera kit. So yeah, so that was fun. It's working now. Seems to be doing pretty good. I now have a camera on this printer, which I've been meaning to put on, so now we have one. And now we got a cool nozzle cam. So yeah. So yeah, so I think we're gonna call it there. I gotta go pick up the little guy from school. Shout out to Polymaker for the spool filament that we give away this stream and every stream. Link for them in the video description. Shout out to 3DO for actually sending me this kit. They sent it to me a while ago, but I've been waiting to put it on this build once the build was done. So it's now on the build, and I really like this package. It's a nice package. Install was pretty easy. It would be nice if there was some proper instructions, but it's not too hard if you kind of know what you're doing, which something like this is more of a not newbie type upgrade people are doing. But instructions for all the individual printers would kind of be annoying. So just a wiring diagram, just to make sure people wire it up right, especially the NeoPixels. But other than that, went on pretty good and it just kind of works. It's a camera and a light. So yeah, and for those that donate to the channel, gifted memberships to others, or became members of the channel yourself, I thank you. I would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create, without your continued support. You make it all possible. So yeah, that's about it. We're gonna call it there. I gotta go pick up the little guy from school, and then I gotta go buy drywall. Everyone wait, bye-bye money. Wait, bye-bye money. Bye-bye. I put $600 in the walls already, and that's just insulation. I'm already in like $1,000 so far, and we're not even near done. I haven't even finished it yet. So bye-bye money. Everyone wave bye-bye money. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. I'll see you on Friday. Print and Chill Friday. Bye! Aesthetic Puma, $1.99. Have a good one. I will.